Greetings and salutations, I'm Big Brother, also known as Ispy. Call me Ispy if you like, I-S-P-Y. That's what my friends call me. As it states in the title of this video, used is not a condition description. This is for everybody. You wouldn't sell a car that way. You wouldn't sell a house that way. You wouldn't sell, why do you sell your products that way? You're opening yourself up to returns if you do that. I'm going to use one person as an example, but it is not hate. I enjoy this person thoroughly. I support her videos. She is a YouTuber, more popular than me, but she's prettier too. I'm sure Jim is too. I haven't forgot about you, Jim. And I have bought stuff from her in the past, and I do like the stuff she gets. And here's one of the last things that I bought from her. Little kitty cats, because I'm a cat guy. Cats rule, dogs rule. I like all animals, it doesn't matter. So, I collect cats. They're small, they're out of the way, it's something I can put up, and they're... when it comes time for me to burden my family with all the junk that I have, then, you know, the cats will be easy for them to get rid of, because other people like cats too. And I just recently purchased something from her. I'm not going to show the titles there, but yeah, it came today, Saturday. I'm going to do a opening and review of how well she packs, so that will be directed towards her. And like I said, the review is kind of like for everybody else, because this is a good package. This is the way everybody should get their packages. Anyway, so used is not a description. Let's talk about that for a minute. You cannot do that. I mean, you can do it and get away with it. But if somebody wants to return something, you'll get an INAD. And what's an INAD? Item not as described. I-N-A-D. INAD. Yeah, if you don't put anything in your description, and somebody has buyer's remorse, you'll say, well, I don't have to return it because of buyer's remorse. All they have to do is fill out an INAD, item not as described, and say it wasn't as described. And then you have to pay for the money that they paid for the item and shipping. Well, you know, I don't accept returns. Well, too bad, you do now, because the item was not as described. Let me share with you eBay's return policy. This is per eBay, straight from their page. If the buyer is returning an item because it's damaged, faulty, or didn't match your listing description, the eBay money-back guarantee allows them to return it for free. That means that you'll need to accept the return and cover the cost of return shipping, even if you don't normally offer returns. Now, that is straight from the eBay Book of Return Policy. I offer returns. That doesn't apply to everybody else, and yep, there goes another eBay thing. There's all kinds of subcategories. What happens if it's damaged in transit? What if it gets lost and stuff like that? Basically, all it is whoever's paying for shipping is in charge of the item, pretty much. But that first one, you know, you can't. If I have a comparison ready to go, and I'll show you these here in a minute. One of her listings and one of my listings. Now, my listings aren't perfect, but I do describe the items as best as possible so that people know where they're getting. And as I stated before, you wouldn't sell a car that way. Not that this is a good time to be buying any car, but you know, you walk onto a lot and you say, hey, what's wrong with it? Oh, it's used. Can you tell them, no, it's just used? Are you going to fork out the cash? No. Well, you know, then there's the, well, hey, people can look at the pictures and figure out what's wrong with it. Yeah. You gonna count on a buyer to be honest? I mean, if you pay for something and you don't get it the way it's supposed to, do you want to pay for the shipping that it... No, you don't. Because the item wasn't right. I feel comfortable paying for things. See, as a seller, I know things. So I know what buyers go through. I recently went through some trouble with an Amazon purchase, and I know it was a third-party seller. And they were selling Amazon returns, more than likely. But, you know, they just weren't checking their product. And I returned it the same day. I said, hey, you sent me the right box but the wrong item. Sent it back that day. Said, hey, send me the same object. Check the item this time. And, you know, they sent it. I got it a couple days later. Same damn thing. So I just returned it and said, give me my money back. I'm tired of dealing with you. You need to put down every little thing. Like I said, people, you know, you expect them to look at the pictures, and most of the time they're looking at the pictures and not reading the description. But just in case, and for clarity, transparency of the things that you're selling, you know, we talk about transparency on YouTube. Hey, hey, big brother, you never show your store. Yeah, I do. You're just not looking. Yeah, it's who am I to judge? Well, okay, I've been doing this for a while. Well more than 5 years. I can say comfortably 8. And that's according to eBay. Just this little store, and my big store, it's a year older. So, you know, I will comfortably say 8 years. And I've gone through the mess of how to deal with returns, regardless if they're, you know, in the country or out. I know how to do things. I know little specifics like, you know, how you can get your negative feedback removed and stuff like that. eBay still keeps track of your defects behind the scenes, and there's a way for you to access that. Now, I have to go through some of my old notes and see if that stuff is still available, but if it is, that's maybe another video, right? Okay, so let me set up my camera here, and I'm going to go over one of her listings. And as I said before, I'm not picking on you. Please do not attack me for picking on her. I'm just expressing my views of her listings. And like I said, there is going to be an unboxing of something I did purchase from her. So strap in, and let's get to it. Okay, so here we go. This is for the Southern Vintage Picker. This is an item that she has listed in her store. This is an item that I was looking at, and because of things, a couple things I saw, I see I'm still on the fence about getting it, honestly. Anyway, condition, used. That's all she says in her listings. And a lot of your listings say this way, D. Yeah, your description matches your title. That's fine, but your description should match your condition. What's wrong with it, you say? What's wrong with it being used? Well, let me go over this. There's a chip in the ear. That should be there. You can easily see it from there. And then there were some other things. I don't know if people can see that or not, but it looks like there's some cracks or whatever. I imagine that's under the glazing. Being familiar with decorative collectibles, that appears to be under the glazing. But it still should be noted. Okay? You can say, hey, there's, well, they're not stretch marks. That's the wrong term. Yeah, I can see it pretty good there, too. You know, a person can see this and say, wow, gee, I don't know, that looks like scratches. I don't know if that's under the glazing or not. This is something that you want to put in your listings. Hey, there's a few manufacturing defects. You know, you don't have to say breaks or anything, you know. Word it kind of fancy. Manufacturing defects under the glaze. So that way people know that it was made at the factory and that it didn't happen later in life, in its used life. Not everything that she's selling is like this. This is just the best example that I can pull out because, you know, like I said, I was considering buying this because yellow striped kitties are my weakness. Why? Well, because I got one for most parts. Anyway, I've got quite a few cats things laying around. Yeah, so, okay. Now, it's not the same thing, but this is an example of what I would put in my listings. And this is one of my listings. This is an alarm clock. There's a notepad underneath. And it came with this box. So this is new old stock. I don't mark new old stock as new. I mark it as used. It's actually pre-owned when you do your listing, right? But it comes up used. Clock works. The alarm works. So people know that. And it looks like this was never used. But it does have some age spots because it's metal and old, like 60s old probably, maybe 50s, who knows. But yeah, so that's my condition description, and here it is again, and this is what all my listings look like. I do templates, so they all come up centered, big blocked and stuff, and this stuff works well on the mobile app too, because I did test it. You guys want to see how I do that? I can make that another video. But there's a lot of that out there. And I apologize for all the ums, but this is all off the cuff. I want it to be as real as possible. So my ums are filled with me trying to figure out the right words to say. But yeah, used. She's got a lot of other things in here that are just absolutely gorgeous. I would hope that you guys to go check out her shop and show your support if you want. Look, that's a cute little piggy there. She does all kinds of things. She does things a lot like I do and a lot differently than I do. Like all these decorative collectibles, I'm very much into that. Yeah, hand-painted Tonala pottery. I come across that every once in a while. I can tell you how tell the difference between Tonala and non-Tonala. What's Tonala? Well, it's got the big gaping manga eyeballs, pretty much. This beautiful, it's just a tin, but it's gorgeous. Made in Sweden. I expect that to sell pretty well. Do you like our store experience? And I've already given her positive, always given her props. shipping and packaging from her is always excellent. Yeah, and she is on my saved seller list because she does sell things that I like. Anyway, that's what I got for that. Tell you what, I'm going to set up for the unboxing now. And D, please don't take this in offense. I'm just critiquing. I'm trying to save you a lot of grief with returns. Okay, so on with the unboxing. Okay, so here it is. I ordered this from the D, the same person I just pointed out on my computer. Like I said, I'm not attacking her. I'm trying to give examples, and this is a person that I support, and I'd appreciate it if you'd support her by checking out her channel, link in the description below. And she does advertise her channel, so I hope there was no animosity there, me showing something on her channel, because you can see it by going to her link. Yeah, so just got it today. It's a cat figurine that I got from her. First initial reviews, well, it's packed in an eBay box, which is neither here nor there to me. eBay stuff, even though you get the store coupons, you know, it's expensive. But this is a 4-square box, what I refer to as a square box, because it's 4x4x4. I've been using these for a long time. They're great for shipping small items in. I ship a lot of the Matchbox and, you know, die-cast stuff in here. They're good, solid boxes, the eBay brand. I use somebody else for my boxes. It's called the Boxery. They're on eBay. I can get them cheaper, and I can get them in larger quantities than eBay gives me. And eBay supplies, they run out a lot. But if I was to buy any more 4-square boxes, I'm going to use my coupon for these, because these are good and solid. Whereas some of the other third-party boxes that are 4-square, 5-square boxes, they're cheaper made. You got to use extra tape on them. You go, oh, well, it's just extra tape. But yeah, you know, you ship out 300 items. That's extra tape that you're going through, and at the end of the year, all that stuff adds up. You know, it's penny pinching, but as you look over time, those pennies turn into dollars, which is why some of us are okay with selling things for pennies, you know. Pennies over time, dollars. Anyway, if you're going to use a 4-square box, I suggest you use the eBay box. They're good and solid, and I do trust them in shipping. Okay, so let's do the shake test. That is packed very, very well. Everybody, I can't feel it moving around. I don't hear it moving around. That's good packaging. Or an empty box. Dear Big Brother, I hate your content. You're mean. I'm giving you an empty box. Okay. Oof. Okay, D. Yeah, I see one thing. It's not a... It's going to be a critique. Well, you guys use that thick-ass tape. It looks like Gorilla Tape, or... I don't know, maybe it says U.S. Post Shipping Tape. I don't know. Gives me a little thank you card. Thank you for your order, big bro. I know why you love kitties, so I sent an extra. D. Really? Well, you didn't have to do that. You get what you pay for. Nice little Go America. Well, it doesn't say Go America, but, you know, America. So, look at this. Overpacked with bubble wrap. Good job. Yeah, you guys use the thick tape. Thick tape. I buy my tape in bulk to fit my gun. It'll save you money in the long run. This stuff's expensive. But, you know, you do what you do you. I think with all the stuff you have in your stores, you might want to penny pinch a bit. I mean, we penny pinch when we buy our items, right? I know I do. Oh my goodness, look at this. I got a chest piece. No, very, very well packed. Oh my goodness, tedious. Took the price tag off, did you? Oh, look at him, he's cute. Little black kitty cat. The cat that you guys see that's on my computer screen, that's a kitten picture of my now old cat. Her name is Sophie. The cat I had before her was Fred, another female cat named something weird. I named her Fred, and she was a solid black cat. Big story goes with her, but people that aren't cat lovers aren't going to care. So, anyway, this is gorgeous. I love it. Made from red clay. Nice glazing. Maybe. It said made in Japan, but I don't think it is. But that's gorgeous. Thank you very much, Dee. I appreciate it. That will go into the hollow cats. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, slice my finger open. Oh my God, you packed this good. No chance of this stuff damaging ever. This packaging survived a nuclear blast. Okay. Okay, D, I'm just having fun. I don't mean anything by it. It says sarcasm runs in your family. You have no idea. Bath-o-matic. And here's the kitty cat. Maybe. Oh, it's kind of like nesting dolls, only it's nesting bubble wrap. Oh. Yep. Well, Doctor, I was opening up this adorable little cat. ASMR. What's up with the ASMR thing? I don't find pleasure in, like, most of it, if not all of it. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna open up this thing, so hang on. Damn, D. I'm gonna break the item getting it open, and that's not a joke. There she is. Now I can tell right away that's a she kitty. Left in piece. Like I said, I don't do very well selling left in pieces. They're on and off. There was a short wave there in the summer where I was selling some, but here's my little striped yellow kitty. And he's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And she's perfect. No chips, scratches. It's a little dirty. But that's okay. I knew what I was buying before I bought it, and I know how to clean them properly. And it's not like this, which I'm doing. So yeah, that's cool. I like this a lot. Mew. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Thank you very much once again, Dee, for the extra kitty cat. Maybe someday I'll go over all my kitty cats. But yeah, I'm keeping this box. That's going to get used again, that's for sure. Anyway, links are your channel below. And I want you guys to go check it out. Show her some support, show her some love. Like I said, if you're watching me and you're not watching her, then something's wrong with you. Okay, that's it. Everybody be profitable, and ta-ta for now.